Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for York Region for week ending November 2nd, 2022. We work with sellers and buyers, and it gives us a unique perspective on both sides of the transactions. So today, I can tell you with confidence, buyers are pickier and more concentrated on what they want than ever before. When it comes to price, before even going to see your home, buyers have this mental thought process right now: your price is too high. Whatever you put, your price is too high. Buyers are automatically trying to discount your price because of the market situation that we're in right now. So, my question is to all of you on the market or thinking of going on the market to sell your home, why would you make it worse for yourself? And I say this because with our buyer clients, we're going through homes, we're seeing homes that are cluttered, we're seeing curtains shut, it's so dark inside the homes. And I'm not saying you need to renovate your home to put it on the market, but there's simple things you could do. And it starts even, not even talking about the home, it starts off with professional photos, a proper listing, proper details. And then when they see the home, no matter what the condition is, it should be shown in its best possible light without any pet smells or cooking smells. Just little things can make a big difference. Again, buyers are already discounting your home's price. Don't make it worse for yourself by not doing some of these other things that could really enhance your home and make it stand out. And by standing out, obviously, I mean stand out in a good way, not in a bad way. If you think this video can help somebody you know, please pass it along. Let's get into the numbers. If you want to speak with me about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Below this video, in the description, there's a link to my calendar. Click on that, book a time that's convenient for you. This way, I'll know ahead of time and I'll make sure my schedule is organized so we can talk about whatever's on your mind. And remember what I said earlier. If you're going to be on the market, if you're going to sell, remember, buyers right now are discounting your home like never before. So why not do everything possible to put your home forward in its best possible light? From the marketing, the pricing strategy, the photos, and how your home physically looks when the buyers walk through it. It'll make a huge difference. Let me show you what's happening in York Region, starting with Vaughan. We've got Vaughan for detached properties only, broken down by week for a whole year. Last week, week ending November the 2nd, 14 detached properties were sold. Just 14. Sales are not flying through the roof right now. So only 14 sales were done. And if we look back since the end of September, sales have been coming down every single week so far. So 14 sales of detached properties were done in Vaughan. 4 of those were at $2 million or more. Average sold price is sitting at $1,780,000. $1,780,000 is 15% lower than last year's average sold price. Median price is 6% lower than last year's median price. Median price for Vaughan is sitting at $1,680,000. The 4-week moving average is the dotted line. I have it for average sold price, and I have it here in blue for the median price. And we use the 4-week moving average because it's easier to spot a trend. There's less peaks and valleys. It still seems like there's a lot of peaks and valleys here with the 4-week moving average. And because sales are so low, we're going to see that. That's just how it is right now. But it looks like if we kind of go back for 3 months, average sold prices really haven't moved that much. On a week-to-week basis, there's a lot of difference. But overall, in a span of 3 months, hasn't really moved that much. It's gone down and then up again. On a year-to-date basis, if we're looking at sales of detached properties in Vaughan, we have 43% fewer sales this year versus last year, year-to-date. And listings, we have 14% fewer listings this year, year to date. Months of inventory, sitting up in a balanced market section here. 4.3 months of inventory, very much a balanced market. And look, if you're looking to buy right now, you have some choices. Not a ton of choices still, but you have some choices. There's properties that are sitting, and it seems to be lots of time, lots of room for negotiations in many of these properties that are out there. Here's Richmond Hill. Also, 14 detached properties were sold, and just like Vaughan, 4 of those were sold at $2 million or more. Average sold price sitting very close to where Vaughan's average sold price is. For Richmond Hill, we're sitting at $1,790,000, which is 12% lower than last year's average sold price. Median price is sitting at 4% lower than last year's median price. My slide there is not working. There we go. So median price is 4% lower than last year's median price. Median price for Richmond Hill is sitting at $1,668,000. The 4-week moving average, 3 months ago, we're here. Today, practically the same place. Very little movement as far as overall average prices go and median prices. Year-to-date sales, we have 44% fewer sales this year versus last year in Richmond Hill. And we have 26 fewer listings this year versus last year, year-to-date. And months of inventory sitting at 2.8 months of inventory. Average days on market for Richmond Hill is 21. Here's Markham. 26 detached properties were sold. So Vaughan, Richmond Hill, 14. Each of those were sold. 26 seems to be the high roller when it comes to York region. So 26, that's it. 26 detached properties were sold. 4 of those were at $2 million or more. Average sold price sitting at $1,721,000, which is 10% lower than last year's average sold price. Median price is 6% lower than last year's median price. Median price for Markham sitting at $1,623,000. Looking at the 4-week moving average, not a lot of movement up or down. It's pretty steady here. And I know lots of people are thinking and commenting that, yeah, that's just for now. It's all going to change later. Of course things are going to change. Nothing stays the same for too long. Time will tell what's going to happen though. Year-to-date sales, Markham, as far as York region goes, between Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, Markham has the biggest change in year-over-year, year-to-date sales. 50% fewer sales in Markham this year versus last year. Listings, 28% fewer listings this year versus last year, year-to-date. Months of inventory in Markham, though, quite low, sitting at 1.3. And I got to tell you, some of these don't make much sense as to how the market is behaving or why it's behaving the way it is. 1.3 months of inventory would normally be very much a seller's market, and that could maybe help explain why prices have stayed, I guess, more steady. But overall, room for negotiation, room for conditions in your offers. There's choices you can make out there. Here's condos for York region. 28 condos were sold. None of those were at $1 million or more. Average sold price for condos been coming down for the last couple of weeks, now sitting at $675,000. $675,000 is 5% lower than last year's average sold price. Median price of $660,000 is 2% lower than last year's median price. Year-to-date sales, we have 35% fewer sales this year versus last year, and 4% more listings this year versus last year. Months of inventory sitting at 3.5. 34 is the average days on market for condos across York region. Here's a summary of months of inventory. In most cases and in most neighborhoods, you're going to find very much a balanced market situation, but you should not have the mentality that it's like that everywhere and every single house is going to be kind of looked at the same way. It's just not true. Some properties are selling quick, fast and in multiple offers. Not so many, but there are some out there. So if it's a really good house for you and it's priced really well in your mind, probably is for other people also. And those are the homes you're going to get some competition on. Others, you got time to have a look, put conditions, and negotiate a great price. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.